Good everyone, in today's video today we have a sub request by Flight. I'm just going to refer to him as Flight because his username on YouTube is a bit weird. And today he has requested the PE-8 and he wants it to be used as a fighter. Now I nicknamed this thing the Hand of Stalin because, well, look at it. This is an incredible aircraft for just how it looks. I mean, when this thing first came out, it was a lot of fun to play. The problem is now it's been power creeped by a certain nation, which we do not talk about, to the right of France. And the problem is with the PE-8 is, why the fuck would you want this thing flown as a fighter? Now you may have noticed we have external bombs on this aircraft. Yeah, I'm taking the lightest bomb load so I can just, if I need to bomb a base, I can at least drop it on a base and just kill a base and then job done. The problem is with the PE-8 is you're the size. Like, I swear this thing's bigger than a B-17. The chances of using this thing as a fighter are very slim. So all I can say is, Flight, you're a bellend, but I'll at least do it for you. So you know me, I enjoy at least a bit of pain, and if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be one of your sub requests. But seriously though, man, why a fucking PE-8? I would rather fly an SB-2M as a fighter. That is not grants to give you ideas. Just as a clarification, although that would actually work with that twin nose turret. But even so, you're a bastard. Oh well. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. And we've got a first game, and we're on Zhengzhou. This is actually really good for me, at least if we're fighting just the Japanese, which we are. Perfect. That's probably the only nation where you can at least get some hope in. Now, because of how Shavaks have been, I'm not trusting them even on a boomer. So we're going to try and make it to the right-hand base. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to use this thing as a fighter, but we will... I'm probably just going to gunship, to be brutally honest. I'm just probably going to gunship, because, well... Technically, there was turret fighters, so I guess it counts. Well, probably not Flight's mine, but I was thinking about before the fight, so... Oh yes, I forgot this thing doesn't get weapon at altitude. Lushant engines are special, comrade. And looks like the year 2 is actually going to steal my base. Already off to a great start with this tanker trash team, because, well, we've got 2 B-25s, a year 2, we've got me and a PE-8, and probably some farmers who are thinking about farming in a P-38. Because, well, yeah. I really do hope that guy rips his wings, because, well, no one likes a base stealer. Let's have a quick look. Level 34, rushing down the Russian line, of course. You've got to rush down the Soviet line, comrade. I actually haven't flown this aircraft in quite some time, so... Yeah, and I know some people are going to say, Joe, why didn't you bring the nuke? Because, well, the nuke is a 5-ton bomb. At least with this thing, like with the 40, 50 kilogram bombs, I can at least pop a base and not be affected by the weight too much. Because that bomb weighs about 5 ton. This bomb load weighs about... 40 times 64, that would be just a tad over 2.5 tons, roughly. That's my quick maths right there, just doing a rough estimate. But 2.4 tons I'd rather take rather than a 5-tonner, because the 5-ton is just excessive. Yep, year 2 is going to go steal my base, of course he is, because, well, diesel year 2 players I've seen being pricks. I didn't actually enjoy that year 2 all that much. It wasn't that particularly fun. It wasn't particularly exciting. Because I did the early model back in the day when Russian guns actually worked and it did okay. And nowadays that thing just doesn't work. That's the problem. Alright, well, I might as well see what the coverages are like on this thing. Not bad for the nose turret, actually. Because that's not a bad covering zone right there. Not really, but do it, why not? So that's a good spot to have on this aircraft. I mean, the 20mm on the back will at least have some coverage. So if you want to get them in your best gun sight, you want to at least get them, like, you want to get them behind the tail. That proves how little I play this thing. Go on then, base stealer. Are you actually going to steal the base? And yes, he has. What a cunt. You know what? I'm not even going to bother putting anything in chat because I cannot be arsed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. SFW right there, buddy, in the chat. I don't want to see that. Or know that. Right, A6M5. P-84. Another A6M5, and they've spotted my bird. Now, I know that for certain. They've spotted this fat fucker. I won't be able to turn fight these bastards, because, well, this thing's a 4-engine heavy, but I can at least get their attention, so to speak. Looks like, though, no one has the balls other than the P-84, which I'm sort of thankful for. I've just got to hope that the Japper Wolf doesn't see me. They're just ignoring me. Gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. That guy's funny. I have to admit that guy's making me laugh, and I don't want to laugh. But God Almighty. Nah. Nah, I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that. Although he's blind as a bat, clearly. Then again, actually, that J2M's looking a bit more delicious. This guy's annoying. Well, then shoot him down. It's not hard, just shoot his ass down. Right, so the J2M appears to be coming up from underneath. That's fine, because if he pulls up, I can get it on his 6. Come on, give me a bit of rudder, because the rudder is actually pretty responsive on this plane. J2M2. Don't pull too hard, I don't want to rip the wings off. Oh yes, come here, baby. Yeah, got some good hits. Not bad, not bad. Good start. I think he's finally learned that I'm quite an aggressive bomber pilot sometimes. Nope, he wants round 2. That's fine. We're waiting on that airfield, that base to be destroyed. The problem is, Joe doesn't remember how many bombs it takes with 50s. I think the tonnage is about 0.6, so if I had to guess, 50 kilogram bombs with 24 kilograms of explosive, I would reckon about 30 or 28 to 32 bombs. Rough estimate, give or take. Bear in mind that is a rough estimate. And we've got an A6M5 to worry about, so yeah, not looking good. But at least that P-38's okay, because that guy's damaged, so we at least have some capability. I mean, it doesn't help that we've got a Yak-9P going for ground targets. He's looking at me like I'm a fucking snack. Oh no. Go away, A6M5, you're made of bamboo and gasoline, so leave me alone. I'll leave you alone, you leave me alone. Is that clear? This team is dying. Just to point out, that 9P got exactly 2 ground targets and then he died. Go fuck yourself with a cactus. Alright, open the bomb bay up. I can't remember how many bombs are external. I think it's 16 on this thing. So we'll drop the 16. Then we'll drop another 10 or so. Like I say, that is a rough estimate. I have no fucking clue. I legit don't have a clue. Because that A6M5 is ignoring us for now, but we can at least do our job as a bomber, which is sort of what I was hoping for. Alright, so we'll go.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
I'll drop another 4 just to be sure. At least that way I can at least try and be sure, because I don't remember how many 50 kilograms it takes. But look at our team. I mean, 3 kills, one of which is by a bomber who's already dead. Because they're going to have to come up and intercept me soon enough, so... Well, let's watch the carnage, see what happens. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I think dropping those last few bombs was a good idea. Yes, it was. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Our last fight has been ganged up on. Well, I mean, I've certainly been in worse situations in my PE-8. I remember it was just me and 2 PE-8s, and we just flew around in space until the enemy just farmed ground targets. We literally just circled at 16,500 feet, roughly about the altitude I'm at now. And we just circled saying, look, we're up here, come and get us, and they never bothered, they just farmed. Which, I can't say I blame them. Because at that time, the PE-8 was relatively new, so they didn't know its attack and approach angles. So, you can sort of understand why they didn't. But you can see those guys down there are farming, which I can't say I blame them. Alright, got my finger on the drop release button. Or the series release. And there we go. Job done. Let's see if we can get home. So since we have a long ass flight back to our base, I will cut to there. Well, I'll cut to the nearest part of action is all I'll say. And well, I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Let's hope we make it back, eh? Well, welcome back. I've just been chatting with the pilots in chat, and well, here they come. I've already told them where I am, because I'm just gonna answer that guy. Let's put it this way: we are dead. So I'm gonna swing the PE-8 round, and we're gonna hope that we can at least fight them off, because there's more of them than there are of me for obvious fucking reasons. Ooh, hang on. We just got a kill. Sweet. That was the J-22 we damaged earlier. The Ki-84 is actually playing it smart, so we're going to put this thing in a steep dive. Good hits by him, that's for definite. Come on, dive, you fat son of a bitch. Dive, big boy, dive! The Ki-84 is playing it smart by distracting me and my gunners. I've got to push this thing as hard as I can to try and at least get them in my gun sights. And your speed warning. I've got to be so careful because we're really on the edge of ripping this thing at the moment. Ooh! Good shot! Good shot, baby! Oh. Dive, dive, dive! Just gotta keep it going. Come on, baby. Hold up. We're gonna die, but just hold on a little longer. And I apologize for any motion sickness this flight may have caused. Oh, Jesus! Snapped me like a twig. And the B-25 actually got the kill. Huh. Still, they seem to be pretty good sports, so I'm more than happy to give those guys a kill. I mean, I'm not going to waste their time, but that I would consider to be a good result. That is for definite. I mean, we're in a PE-8 and we're trying to play fighter, so there you go. But that's the best you're going to get out of me, unfortunately. But yeah, not a bad result. I mean, we didn't get the most amount of kills, and I mean, we would have gotten 2 if it wasn't for that B-20 or that guy going for the B-25 who was already dead. But yeah, I mean, that went pretty okay, I think. I mean, It's certainly not the best result I could have had, but at the same time, it's a PE-8. What do you expect me to do? So anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's sub request by as I remember saying, and also Flight Sim. And well, I will see you all on the next one.